But I will, until the day I die, remember, if you got a thing to send the super best friends, 56051 Alexis Neon, Montreal, Quebec. Thank you, Wooly.
You're welcome.
Wooly, come on the channel. Come on me, Wooly. Wooly,
Please.
I'm desperate.
What the f are you doing? What the f is this? What the f was that,
Madoki
Mojima?
Beatamon learned how to throw hands and Mojimon
No,
learned how to dance.
Oh, shit. God damn.
Bro, summoning ice.
hail?
It's like a Final Fantasy 7 summon.
It's like, what's his face? King Dedede.
Would it surprise you if I said that I've never played a Kirby game?
Well, that's from Smash Brothers.
Would it surprise you if I told you that I've never played Smash Brothers?
That would...
That's a lie.
No, I've played Ultimate, but I honestly don't know if I've ever played as King Dedede or paid attention. I can't, like, I have a problem among many.
Only
I
one.
can't. Smash is just too much for me. I just can't deal with it. I look at it and I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. It's too much to do. It's like the Digimon World of party games.
Whenever I talk about Smash Brothers, I always refer to the time in my life when I thought I liked Smash Brothers, and it was just the excitement of, because like Smash 4 was out, I was in college, and everyone played it. Everyone had a GameCube and Melee. I brought my GameCube, I had Melee, and so I was like, yeah, I must like Smash Brothers because all my friends like it, and we play it all the time, and it's fun. But you know,
You love the Harry Potter
indoctrinated
movies. You've seen all 7.
and then as soon as Sora came out, I'm like, all right, cool, and I've never played it. I've
Literally.
not played it since.
If they make like Smash fucking Gaiden Kiwami or something, like I will get excited about the character packs again. But there are 2 times I've given a fuck about Smash in my entire life. One, during the character pack releases. The other was the week Brawl came out. Don't know why. I think Solid Snake was in it, and I was like, oh my god, Solid Snake.
Now
He's my guy.
When Brawl was out, that was before the time I thought I liked Smash Brothers. When I would go over to my friend's house every single day after school, and we would just play hours of Brawl trying to beat I think we would try to beat the boss rush and unlock Wolf.
Yeah.
And it was fucking hard because we were not good at the game.
Me and Avery would play a shit ton of Smash Brothers.
Do you? I have a video game theory that I don't actually believe, but I think is very funny to pretend based on some things I do believe, and that is that the Wii version of every Nintendo franchise is the best one, and they all peaked at the Wii.
I mean...
So, Twilight Princess, best Zelda game. Fuck Breath of the Wild. Mario Galaxy. What the fuck is a Mario Odyssey? I don't go there. It's Brawl. Better than 4 or Ultimate. Mario Kart Wii is the best one. 8
That
or 9
is
or whatever
true.
the fuck. 7 Wii, whatever the fuck it's called. What else have we got? Phoenix Wright. Yeah, sure. On the DS you can shout objection, but on the Wii you can, thank you for like 13k likes on that tweet by the way. You can swing the Wii remote. What else came out on the Wii? Final Fantasy 4 The After Years. That's not a Nintendo property, but shut up. What else is a Nintendo property that came out on the Wii? Mario Party 8. Pokemon.
Battle Revolution?
Battle Revolution.
Everyone
That's the
hates
best
Battle
one.
Revolution. I love Battle Revolution.
I was so hyped for Battle Revolution, and then I played it. I'm like, oh, where's the story mode? I genuinely, I had no idea what I was getting into.
Yeah, that's like a stadium game. The only thing it's missing, someone needs to do a mod for Battle Revolution to bring back the narrator, the announcer from the stadium games.
Oh, right. A powerful blow!
And there goes the battle!
No, I do
We
have,
should
I
play
am
Pokemon
salty.
Stadiums.
I feel like we should. I feel like every video game would be enriched by that fucking guy like this. Mojiamon! Sorry, go on.
I am
It's
salty.
Pidgeotto!
I am salty for Battle Revolution for a completely different reason, though.
Yeah.
The day I got it, I lost my copy of Pokemon Diamond.
Oh.
And
Made the game useless.
yeah, like it fell. I wouldn't find this out until like 3 months later, but it fell between the seats of my mom's car, and like I was looking everywhere for it, and I could not find it, and I was fucking devastated. And so I tried to play Battle Revolution, and I had to play the with the default
Yeah.
the default Dan team. And I'm just like,
Oh, Dan.
I fucking went crazy. I genuinely went crazy because I had the Christmas prior, I had gotten like the strategy guides for Gen 4.
Oh god.
And like the Pokédex for Gen 4 book.
Yeah, you
I had both of them.
And you couldn't play the
And
fucking game.
I'm like, I was doing maps and trying to figure out the optimal team because I was having trouble with the Elite Four because it was my first Pokemon game, and so I was having trouble with that.
Oh,
And
fuck.
Yeah, I'm so old.
it's not that you're old. I started Pokemon late. You pieces of
It's
shit.
both. It's both.
It's both.
Tom, you're
How old
1
are
year
you?
older than me. You piece of shit.
Oh, how old are you?
I'm 25.
Oh, I thought you were 23 for some
I
reason.
thought you were like 19.
God.
I thought you were like 6. You're less sexy
Honestly,
to me now.
you're such a little boy.
Oh my god.
It was funny when I was bullying a teenager. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
You were like, I
that's
think you're
just
like
a grown ass
23 or
man.
something. So I
If I
used to play a
snuggle
lot
with a
of
25-year-old.
I used to play a lot of Pokemon Stadium, but I didn't have any of the connection shit, so I was that kid that like just played like rentals and a lot of the mini games. I used to fucking
Same.
love the Pokemon Stadium mini game. So here's something that perhaps I don't know whether you guys remember. Do you know why it's called Pokemon Battle Revolution?
No.
No.
Because
The French
original
Revolution.
yes, because the the Wii was not originally going to be called the Wii. The working title for the Wii was the Nintendo Revolution.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't think it was the code name because usually there's like Dolphin and stuff like that.
Right.
But they were considering calling the Wii the Revolution
Because you could spin it around.
Man, Pokemon
Yeah, 'cause-
Battle Wii would have been.
because you could spin it
Great.
360
Pokemon Battle
degrees and
Wii.
walk away. Battle Wii. Yeah, they probably saw the name change and were like, you know what?
If there ever was like a Project M version for Pokemon Battle Revolution, I think Battle Wii would be the perfect name.
I think it's like kind of crazy that like, because like again, like I guess America doesn't really call urine Wii, right? Like pee.
Sometimes, but yeah,
But,
not really.
Yeah, like that was such a big thing over here. Like they're calling it the Nintendo piss. What's next? The Nintendo poo?
See, people here, they were
That's
just
a great
like,
joke, by the
wee, like,
Yeah.
wiener.
I also loved that era of consoles because like the same market where I bought Pokemon cards, but many years later, would have like knockoff Wiis that were like those like plug and play consoles, and it would be like this isn't a Wii, this is a like Woolol or like a Woo.
Yeah. This is a woo!
And one year my dad was like, we're getting you a Wii, and I was like, please, for the because we had a Wii, we sold it to get a 360, and then my dad wanted a Wii again. And my dad was like, yeah, we're getting you a Wii, we got it off the market, and I'm like, please don't have gotten me a fucking Wooloo. Please don't have gotten me a fucking Nintendo.
My dad did that once. He's like, I got you one of those new gaming things, and it was like, it looked like a DS, but it was twice as big, and it had like, it was one of those like Game and Watch like type things where every
Power
game...
it on, and it's like the Bluetooth device is pairing.
Exactly. So I was like, thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
And like
My
he's
dad.
like- he
Sorry,
gave it to me right before he had like a long like doctor's appointment. So he's like, "This will keep you entertained. You don't need your Game Boy." And I'm like, "Wish I fucking had my Game Boy."
I think I've told this story before, but my favorite Megazord of all time is the one that we can't name anymore. The Wild Force one that is an
yeah.
Egyptian god. And I was hyping up. I was so excited to get it for my
Iris
birthday.
Megazord.
But yeah, the Iris Megazord.
Yeah.
And like I was like so excited for it. But what my dad hadn't considered is that we were always poor growing up, so I was always grateful for anything I got. So he came out with a glass chess set, and I guess he thought I was gonna like be like, "Oh my god!" And I was like, "Oh, thank you, Dad. That's really like." I was disappointed, but I was like, "That's okay." And I think he like was like kind of annoyed that I didn't like work the bit properly. He was like, "Just kidding." I was like, "Yeah, but I like glass chess sets too."
I did that to my nephew once. We tried that thing where like you like say you ate all their Halloween candy,
Hell yeah!
and he just goes, "Well, did you like it?" And I'm like, "God damn it."
No, it
And then, like,
sucks.
there was like Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, whoever, Jimmy Kimmel, right?
Sure.
And there was always like the one kid in the compilation that was like, "Ah, that's okay, Mom. Like it's fine. You liked it, right?" But then the comments on those YouTube videos always be like, it's always like there's always one nice kid and the rest are little fucking demons. Just like adult women bullying children in the comment section.
My sister did this thing where she filmed.
Because I really like your Megaton punch. Sorry.
But she filmed my niece and nephew with a bowl of candy and told them not to eat it, and then she walked away and thought they ate it. My nephew, of course, didn't. And then when she filmed my niece doing it, she immediately, like before my sister was even out of frame, started to eat it. And my nephew just hear from the background go, "Mom, Phoebe's eating the candy. Phoebe's eating it. Phoebe's eating candy." Like, you fucking snitch.
My parents tried to do the "we ate all your Halloween candy" to us, and I think my response was, "I don't get it. Like, what's
the bit?
What's the joke? I don't understand what you're trying to say.
Are we doing improv here?
We ate your Halloween candy." I'm like, okay, yeah, you said that. I don't get it. What does that mean?
All right, where's my compensation, Mama?
What does that mean?
Fucking attack.
So maybe some people caught it, but the reason I like lost my shit then about Megaton Punch was that Balrog in Street Fighter has an attack called Gigaton Punch. And many, many years ago, there was a rap song someone made from the perspective of Balrog in Street Fighter. And he's like, because they really like my Gigaton Punch. Gigaton Punch. And there's one verse where he goes, "I got too much power to get tired at all. These fighters are cowards with fireballs."
Oh, come on. Man, I'm mad at how much fucking epic rap battles I remember, because I know that's taking up valuable space in my brain I will never be able to get back.
I never really got into them. I don't know whether I was just a little bit... I was more of a the Key of Awesome kind of guy.
Me and my friends, we would do it at like at the lunch table. We'd have our parts, you know?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Defeat me with heat beams, you're crazy!
I was definitely a your favorite Martian kind of kid.
Oh,
I listened to a bit of your favorite Martian,
it was
The Key of Awesome. My main like parody guy though was my boy Dave Days. Shout out.
Dave Days, the legend.
I remember one of the first YouTube videos I ever saw. So I remember I was a Newgrounds guy. I've talked about this before. I was big into Newgrounds. I was like, this YouTube thing's never gonna fucking eclipse Newgrounds. And then one day I was like, like I'd heard like Justin Bieber's Baby, and I was like, fuck this Justin Bieber kid. So I like searched like Justin Bieber parody on this new YouTube website. And then I think it was like The Key of Awesome had like Justin Bieber or something as a parody. And then I found Dave Days' like the first Cardboard Miley video, and I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Content.
When I was in 7th grade, so that was when Justin Bieber was first taken off.
Sure.
It was because it's funny to make fun of girls who like things. So of course
Yeah,
all the guys.
I think it's just funny to make fun of girls.
all the guys in my class would make fun of these two girls specifically because they were super into Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Well, it was science class, and the teacher's high school age son came in to drop her off something or whatever. And that one of the girls said that he was cute. And we were ripping and roaring. It was a Friday or whatever. We were laughing.
Mm-hmm.
And I say to my friend, I was like, you know what? I bet she thinks Justin Bieber is dead now because I'm like, that's a funny joke. Like we make fun of her because she likes Justin Bieber and she likes this guy, whatever. And then he stands up and he goes, "This is coming from the girl who likes Justin Bieber," and the class fucking lost it. And I'm like, oh, that was what I said. That was I made that connection.
Ooh,
okay.
You should have fucking killed that guy.
You should have fucking murdered his ass.
I did end up stealing cards from Barnes & Noble with that guy.
Hell yeah. I've told you guys about the guy I stole Pokemon cards from, right?
No. We stole Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Well,
from
I stole Pokemon cards from a guy, right? And it sounds bad. Sure. But the context is this kid used to come over to my house and strangle me.
Oh.
He was the guy that got my dog high.
Yeah.
And he used to make toasted mayonnaise sandwiches and shit. He was a real fuck up of a kid. And I got so annoyed at him, and I used to have these sweatpants that had like elasticated things for the bottom where your socks are.
Sure.
And so I used to just, because every time like he strangled me, or like he he microwaved his gerbil or whatever the fuck, just normal shit. I'd get like revenge because his room was just a state and he just had Pokemon cards everywhere. So I used to just cram them down my fucking pants.
That's smart.
But because they had elasticated bottoms, right? But one day, I forgot that I didn't have the elasticated bottoms on.
Oh no.
Oh.
So I stole a bunch of cards, right? And I walk out of his room and they all fall out at the bottom. And bear in mind, this is the kid that strangled me, like fucking tries to lock me in washing machines, like an absolute Damien child. And he just looked at me and he went, "If you wanted Pokemon cards, Karn, you could have asked." I was like, oh god.
Oh my god. It would have been over for me there.
Awful.
That would have been my 13th reason.
I've never seen that guy again. Like to this day, like I've seen a bunch of people from like my childhood and stuff, or like randomly out and about. Don't know what happened to him. I'm gonna guess he's a career criminal at this point.
I heard he lives in Norway.
Oh,
My cat
changed his name to Paul.
Can you get out from in front of my mic? I love you too. Thank you. She was giving me kisses. Thank you.
Aw, and you're kicking her out? You piece of shit.
I'm not kicking
Without
her out.
me?
How dare you?
I sat her on the top of my chair.
I knew there was a reason I hated you.
It was that time that I sent you a picture where she was like wanting attention, and you were like, "Pet her, you son of a bitch."
Aaron,
what's wrong with you?
Aaron
I'm like,
said
I
that.
am It's like I'm working. I will pet her when I can.
Aaron said, I showed it to Aaron, and she goes, "Why is he not petting her? Why is he not giving her attention?"
I stopped for 2 seconds to take the picture.
Took the picture, yeah. It's a real fucking Twitter user ass reply.
Yeah. She's so mad that I wanted to call her a cunt.
No, she thinks that's so funny. She thinks it's super funny.
So yeah,
yeah, go on.
So she thinks it's funny, but you're Captain fucking no fun over here. Like,
Yeah,
don't call my
No,
girlfriend.
she thinks it's funny because I defended her. If I also said, look at this guy, he called you a cunt, she would be upset.
Yeah, that would be fucked up. Fucking Hunter's, you know, like the comedy principle of like yes and.
Yeah.
Hunter's like a real fucking no because.
So is Baker.
Yeah.
No,
Baker's a no, and let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Hold on, guys, listen. You see, because in martial arts,
Yeah, because if
is
you mess
Baker
with
a
the blade
middle
like I have.
child?
is he a what?
Does he have like an older and a younger sibling?
No, he has an older sister. That's it.
That makes sense.
He's the baby.
Oh, okay, so yeah, no, that actually does make sense.
I'm an only child. I don't know if I brought this
Are
up
you?
before. Yeah, I don't know if anything's given it away before. I'm such an only child that I struggle to share a bed with my fiance. Bitch,
See, I grew up with.
oh, look at this Jumanji just yucking around. Yeah.
Oh, what
Sorry,
a
go
good
on.
boy. Oh no,
Oh, he's never mind. He's getting Parasite Eve.
It's
His
so-
mitochondria.
Oh no!
He's burning up.
Mitochondria.
The
I
mitochondria is the
I
powerhouse
have
of the
6
cell.
sisters, so when I'm all alone in the house, I just feel empty. I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
I grew up
Holy
around like a
shit.
lot of women, like my mum and my nana and stuff, and like my mum's friends and stuff. So I got like a very like woman-centric upbringing, and I genuinely, I constantly think about what would happen if I'd like gone with my dad and had like a very like
Oh my God,
masculine upbringing and shit. It would have been so fucking weird.
I think that too. I'm like, I could have very easily been a piece of shit.
Yeah, for real.
I remember
I don't-
telling my mom about them. She's like, "Who are those YouTubers you always watch?" I'm like, "It's the Shaytards, Mom." She's like, "The what?" She's like, "Excuse me?" I'm
I feel
"Nah."
like there was like a bunch of YouTubers that were just like like Niga Higa. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Oh,
I never felt.
I
comfortable
haven't
saying
I
that.
haven't said that guy's YouTube channel since middle school.
I always say it with the knee because let me tell you, most people did not do the knee sound when it was back in the day. It was an I sound.
Yep. Not gonna say it here.
Yeah, of course not.
I will.
But yeah, I feel like there's like a lot of usernames that were like kind of like not great, like in
Yeah.
retrospect, like Shane Dawson.
Yeah, this is not great in retrospect. So I've been thinking of I've been trying
Not
to
because
think
he
of.
fucks cats. That's cool. I just want that out.
That's just on record, yeah.
I've been trying to think of stuff that we could do whenever we meet up, like content wise.
Fuck.
Okay. Oh, that's what we could do.
Yeah, we can fuck.
Oh, I thought you were getting upset with me because I'm bringing this up.
Yeah, fuck you. How dare you think of ideas? You fucking.
Because
You're
like
not coming over here.
things that we could do when we're sitting next to each other in person that we couldn't do.
Hand jobs.
Speaking my language, yeah.
Like something like a 1-2 switch or like a Mario Party would be
Right,
fun.
right, 100%.
Or even like Smash Brothers or something like that.
Or even slightly like non-necessarily video game stuff, like the try not to laugh sort of like water spit shit
yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Some of that focus attack early content.
Yep.
Can I just say, for everyone who fucking loves Digimon World, how do you defend this part? This part fucking sucks.
Nah, dude, it's great. I love carrying big piles of dirt back and forward over and over again.
It would be fine if it was just carrying the dirt back and forth, but the fact you have to talk to Dromojimon to
Dodge the gobblies.
Yeah. Dodge the gobblies. You talk to him to pass it off, and then you have to talk to him again to get it again. Like, why can't they just go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth?
Yeah, it's annoying.
Just make it one trip. Just one pile of dirt.
There's people saying
no.
like, "Oh, Jaden should have started with Digimon World." I'm like, it would have ended so badly for you guys.
Absolutely.
And
Only
we're like,
people
what about-
who like Digimon World are Digimon fans. There's nobody's
Yeah.
going to pick up Digimon World and become a Digimon fan.
100%. And I would honestly, like,
I'm
people
just
saying,
saying
why
it,
didn't
sure.
you suggest, like, World Redigitize or whatever to it? And I'm like, because any of the World games, if she's never played, she said, like, she didn't want to do a Tamagotchi game anyway. Any of the World games, even, like, Next Order and Redigitize, there is so much for people that aren't familiar with that system. Like, the only 2 games only 3 games I can legitimately recommend are the Cyber Sleuth Collection and fucking Adventure PSP. Nothing else is a good starter game. And even Cyber Sleuth, like, people were like, oh, why didn't you recommend Cyber Sleuth? And I'm like, yeah, she talked about it a lot. But, like I said, fucking Dawn and Dusk are just Cyber Sleuth prequels, basically. Not story-wise, but, like the mission thing she complained about, like, the side quest, having to do a bunch of side quests before you can do a main quest, that's still in Cyber Sleuth. The navigation thing is better in Cyber Sleuth, but there's still a bunch of dungeons where it's just fucking fuck around and find out.
Yeah, at least Cyber Sleuth has a mini-map.
There's a minimap,
I do
and it also has like the hacks and stuff to help things like easier. But still, like, it's better than Dawn and Dusk. But people are like, play it, and I'm like, I think she's gonna have a lot of the same fucking issues like with Cyber Sleuth.
PSP really is the best option.
I think so. Not the best game. People keep thinking I'm saying it's the best game. I'm like, no, it's the best starter game.
Yeah.
It's like the easiest to get into.
I like all the little like in jokes that she put in there. Like, she's not a Digimon fan, obviously, but
yeah,
that,
it's
like,
her
the one
animator.
guy
She
who
has like
said,
animator friends.
the one guy signed that said Digimon Survivor. that got a chuck out of me.
Yeah, I think a lot like she doesn't animate the whole video herself, so I think like the other animators she works with probably are more Digimon fans than she is. Because there's a few little deeper cuts where I'm like, yeah, there's no way she knew that. Like, that's somewhat like, and I was like,
I
that's
didn't
nice.
particularly care for that cut at Digimon Survive with the visual novel thing, but that shit always is for till the day I die gonna drive me nuts.
Yeah, I
that.
think so. Digimon Survives. I talked about it a little bit in my video, but like Digimon Survives, like weight did suck. But like, I think the idea of like the misleading marketing thing is always one that I'm very baffled by. Because I feel
100% was not.
It like the only time, and I think people like maybe don't know what marketing and what headlines are. The only time I can find historically where like Digimon Survive was stated to just be a tactical RPG was by a news website talking about Digimon Survive. Like, it was like Eurogamer or fucking Silicon Era or something. Which, like, that's not marketing, that's press. That's the press being inaccurate. Like, and again, I don't want to diminish anyone's like things. So if people did think Survive's marketing was misleading, but I feel like just go on the website and it would have told you.
Just like look up what the game.
Yeah.
And even then, like, What drove me, and we've talked about this 100 times before, but what drives me nuts is when people are like, "Oh, it should have been like Cyber Sleuth." Like, yeah, like Cyber Sleuth didn't have 6 hours of just talking.
Yeah. Cyber Sleuth's got a lot. Like, you mash through cutscenes, and also people seem to like think that video games are like if one thing's happening, the other isn't happening. It's like no, like it's balancing plates, dog. Like the next story game was never coming out in this time frame. You know what I mean? Like Survive isn't replacing anything. But I think it's because people are viewing Digimon games like Pokemon games. So like when the next mainline Pokemon game is like, instead of being fucking Legends Arceus, it's like fucking Conquest or something. Like that would be the equivalent in people's minds. But it's like, nah, just wait.
That would be insane.
Yeah, like
We're all
Conquest 2 or
expecting
something.
Gen 10, and then they're just like, yep, new Conquest.
Conquest 2.